tomorrow, my treasures. Exactly, Captain Happy. What's up? I'm Dharma, and this is Daily Tarot. Look what I got on. I know we have some very talented ravens in our tribe. Crow tribe, raven tribe. It's just a matter of one pinion. Okay, the difference between a raven and a crow. We follow that vibe. I work with the stag as well. Also the wolf pack. One of our wolf men, Torian, made us shirts. Okay, this was a pleasant surprise that I didn't see in the picture that he sent me, but this coffee sees a moon and there's a wolf head in it. Okay, fuck yeah. The link for these is in the box below. I don't have any affiliation with the process. Okay, that's between y'all and Torian, but he was very gracious to do this for us. It is his own thing. He's got some other stuff on there that he designed too. Not Dharma Jane related, but it's his thing, and he's a fellow tribe member. So if you're into that, then do the clicking of the things, okay? But I've got this in blue, and I also have it in gray. All right. I hope Torian doesn't get mad at me when I absolutely millennial modify this. Okay, need to put a little V-cut in here. Shorten these sleeves up a little. Cinch in the sides. I'm just saying. This is it in gray. But this blue color makes me look really tan even when I'm not. So I always wear this blue. So there those are. Link for that's in the box below. Hooray. Okay. 24 to 36 hours is the timeline that I shoot for when I do these readings. Okay. Sometimes it doesn't happen in that time frame. And we don't cry about it. Alright? There's no crying in tarot. Also, if you haven't met me before, I have like most of my placements in Sagittarius. I tend to not realize that I've been a complete asshole until far after it's come out of my mouth. So, be advised. This is not edited, it's live. And I'm in a mood, okay? I know you cry, Tara. I don't know what to do with my hands, but I am here for you. I will listen. She's a Cancer. Well, that's okay. Crying with tribe folk is different. Drinking coffee and eating cookie dough. Wow, what the fuck, Pixie? Get it together. Okay? Drink the coffee and eat an entire jar of Christmas candy. Yeah, that happened. It's still happening, all right? It's Hershey's, and it's extra creamy. I know. All right. Guides and angels from our tribe, from the highest good. Good morning, Ozzy. I tried to wake up the whole mod team at like 6 o'clock, like, hi, I've slept for like 40 hours. What's everybody up to? Nobody would play with me. I had to work instead. So for whatever reason, something was like, get out the good tarot. Old school, right? I started with the good tarot. Or right there in the beginning. Let's give her a hard shuffle. So now I gotta do it the other way. I don't know if it's being a Libra or just being totally OCD. I don't like it when my cards curl. Alright. Guides and angels from our tribe. Coming in from the highest good only. Tell us something good. I just saw 4 pentacles. Calling in Michael as a gatekeeper, please. High vibing energies is what I'm looking for. So let's talk about spirituality right quick. Okay. When you're channeling and doing the things, I was open for a while to kind of just anything from our tribe, anybody who vibed in our tribe, and I was getting information about people close to me that like really hurt my feelings. There's some stuff I just don't want to know. So you have to, when you put down boundaries with human beings, you should also put down boundaries with your spiritual team. Because you know how we joke, like when you're manifesting, they're like, you should have been more specific than that. I think that's relevant all the time. So I'm calling in energies, please, that is going to lead us in the highest vibration. Yes, the world can be a negative place. Yes, people around you can be rotten socks. Yes, sometimes things really, really suck. However, when you're a raven and you're working with raven medicine, you're not involved in the feelings. You're stepping aside and you're looking at the feelings. And then you're deciding, do I want to feel like that or do I want to feel like that? Can you feel better in a shitty situation? Yes, you can. It's called a silver lining. Yes, I know my car just totally exploded. It just broke down. Just absolutely, it's getting a salvage title. That's awful. Silver lining, your insurance company is about to cut you a big fat fucking check. Silver lining. Yes, life sucks. However, so the energy that we are looking for, no, Tara, don't you put that evil on me. No, I love my Jeep. The Jeep is amazing. My Jeep is a stellar piece of machinery that will crawl directly up vertically the side of my mountain. I know this because I've done it and it scared the shit out of me. Hypothetical. Yeah, don't put that shit on me. However, if that were to happen because shit happens, I would then be getting a big fat check from the insurance company and go get another one. You don't have to be a sourpuss all the time. Grumpy Cat died, didn't he? That's terrible. What that he could have lived longer if he wasn't such an asshole. Okay. What the fuck are we even talking about? Wow. Rabbit hole. Oh yeah, I was trying to be specific with my guides. Okay? We want to hear things. We are interested in learning about things. The messages, collectively speaking, for the next 24 to 36 hours that we are attempting to pull in are going to be profound experiences to which we can say, oh, that's what Spirit was talking about. I get it. And then we can come back and watch that portion of the reading and hear the message. Okay? Also, guides, we are interested in lovey-dovey stuff. Okay? That's positive. If there is no positive lovey-dovey stuff, leave it out. And there's no crying in tarot. Don't come back and whine tomorrow when that part didn't come up. We blocked it. All right? So that's positive vibes. Do we get me? All right, I'm done rambling. Let's do this. King of Fire. Well, there you go. That's why. We want to hear about the good stuff? All right. Bring us in our tarot story. Here we go. The High Priestess and the Four of Swords. So, this is somebody here who is taking spirituality and I heard observance, remembrance, yamas and niyamas, okay? If you're not familiar with those, it's like the first or second sutra in Ashtanga Yoga. Yamas and niyamas are your observances and restrictions. Now, the Four of Air isn't always about healing and taking a break. Sometimes the Four of Air is when, after you get your heart broken, you stop and you look at the swords, right? It's exactly what I was just talking about. That's how it works, you know. When you decide to start channeling, what sounds like a rambling, incoherent rant is actually something that Spirit was trying to say. I don't even remember what I said. Straight up. Point is, this person is saying, okay, instead of saying, I need to heal from this horrible broken heart, I'm high priestessing this Four of Swords. What spiritual lesson did I learn from that? There's no crying in tarot. I'm not crying anymore. These are swords. No, I did not cry all weekend. Okay? Why are you asking? Oh, you didn't ask. What was my lesson from that? And we're dwelling. What was the lesson? Six of Cups. Seriously. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's also memory. It's also remember when. I'm not going to sing that song. I'm going to cry. No way. Blocking out the sad. Was that block negative? Heart is good. What does he say? Block bad, heart is good. It's golf. There's golf and Bob Barker. What's his name? I can't remember. We're not doing that, all right? But here we have someone who is taking the emotions out of this and being like, okay, what am I learning from the past? And how do I want to proceed into the future? No, it's not Drew Carey. It's not Norm Macdonald. Fuck. He was like on a table, like doing yoga. What am I seeing in my head? Okay, well, I'm gonna find it. Yeah, it was an Adam Sandler movie, but I can't put. Oh my god, that is funny. Go to the Raven's Nest later, and I'll put it up there. Long story short, this is a really positive person, and he's like, you have to harness the good and block the bad. Right. It's all in the hips. Exactly. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the best of a shitty fucking situation. The love guru. Six of Pentacles. Well, because you're being called to give to a situation right now that you have been like hangman / Five of Pentacles from. It's like, bam, slam the door. Hey, how you doing? Bam, slam the door. Hey, how you doing? And you're like, why the fuck am I still standing at the door? I heard use an alternate door? Magician. What is the, this choice here? Cyclical. The same thing keeps happening over and over and over again. With some guy. Or you're the guy. And this happens with some girl. And we're like, okay. Here's the snowflake, which I have unfortunately grown a fond distaste for. Fond distaste. You love to hate it. It's beautiful, okay, but it's got a detailed pattern. And somebody wants to, Three of Cups, meet up with you, do whatever. What is this, the silver lining that we're pulling out from this? The bouquet and the balance and the firefly. I love this person. I adore them. Happy to see them. Why am I going to complain about never getting to see them when I'm getting to see them right now? It feels like someone's making time for you. and there's something in there that makes you want to be like, oh, it's about fucking time. I've been crying all weekend. How dare you, like, visit your grandma on Christmas with my grown ass sitting here totally content and satisfied in my own house, just bored and lonely. That was sarcasm for those of you who didn't catch that. Here they are right now. Take my hand. Give me your hand. Can you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? 4 o'clock feels relevant. So what even is this? Okay, so we're like, all right, well, yay, silver lining. I'm irritated with them, but I'm really happy to see them. So I'm so happy to see you. I mean, honestly, you're a douchebag, but I'm so happy to see you. What's up? Don't say that because I just saw the whip. Don't call him a douchebag. Why am I yelling? Don't say that. They're doing the best that they can, and so are you. The church. There's something about allowing yourself to harness the good, block the bad. I can't tell you people what it is. There's something about that it causes a shift in you. And that is what the yamas and the niyamas are about. You stop observing, they're observances and restrictions, meaning instead of letting emotions and situations and life happen to you, you happen to life. So it's like, also talks about non-attachment, right? It's one of them is non-attachment. And so you step out and you're like, I see this person in my phone around like 4-ish, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like all afternoon, starting around 2. Okay. I want to absolutely wrap all the way up and around their body. But I'm irritated because they didn't call me all weekend and it was Christmas or something like that. So with the yamas and the niyamas, that's what I'm observing. But now I'm going to also observe the other side of the scale in that this person wasn't able to do whatever. They just weren't able to. They just weren't fucking able to. And so, okay, I see this and I see that. So now that's the observation. Now we're going to restrict ourselves from losing our shit. And we're going to respond based on that. I get it. There was stuff going on this weekend. I'm so happy to see you. And they're happy to see you too. It does feel like they're standing there like they think that you're gonna like lash out at them or whatever, but when you don't, they're like, I can feel a sigh of relief. Maybe they're used to people lashing out at them, and we talk about be his peace all the time. But it's spiritual growth within yourself. This is not getting walked on. It didn't say this dude was out slamming somebody. I said he was doing Christmas and he was busy. Period. Right? Observe. Let's say per se you did observe that. And the reason they weren't talking to you is because they were out being a whatever. Okay? Then you would restrict yourself from that energy because it's not good for you. If the idea is to be able to keep going up and up and up and up and ascend, right? This person feels relieved that you're not going to be a biatch. They could have a jawline for days. And they have an idea about how you guys can spend alone time together. You're like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Why can't we just... I don't even go there. What kind of rabbit hole are we going down? We said good vibes, high vibes. Ten of Swords, death. Yikes. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords. That's awful. That's literally every single terrible card out there. And Nine of Wands. That's awful. The dragons have betrayed me. Heard it's not your breakup. You're like, whoa. Eight of Cups. That's why they were, even if it wasn't the holiday, right? Even if it wasn't the holiday, they were just trying to make space. There's all this talk about making space and creating space and doing all this shit. This is awful. Somebody might be telling you what was going on and you're like looking out the window like, oh my God. But you're like, okay, I'm going to find the silver lining in this. What I just found out is equally good and bad. Oh, jeez. It's a Santa Claus hat. Oh, jeez. Do you guys even... Oh, jeez. We said good vibes. There was a rule. Why am I freaking out? I keep hearing it's not your breakup. Well, that would make sense. Because I'm not dating anyone. This isn't laughter. It's anxiety. Okay. What's going on? I'm freaking out. Okay. Oh my God. Calming lace tatas. I'm freaking out. The moon. You didn't even know. You had no idea. The Lovers. That's Pisces and Gemini. Ten of Cups and the Devil. This person is like obsessed. I'm drooling. I'm freaking out. I'm like, you did what? Okay. So, silver lining. All right. You may have lost something. What were we saying that the silver lining was? We're like, what was the lesson? in this relationship? What was the lesson? Oh, that we're going to see both sides of the scale. That's a good lesson. And now here they come loop-de-loo. And you're all, I'm in danger. Oh, no! Oh, no, Mr. Bill. Okay, so, it's like, here's the thing. Devil energy is not good energy, but it's also delicious energy. But it also could just mean that you're meeting, like, what was Tamaj Cheryl? She's great. She introduced me to this term, and I barely went down the rabbit hole, but not all the way. She introduced it to me. She said it on her channel, and I watched it. Okay. Shadow twin. This is the one that they're delicious to you. This is a delicious opportunity. You can't get enough. It keeps you hungry. It keeps you thirsty because you have lessons to learn together. That's why they keep coming back around. That's why you're like, okay, lesson for 2021. I'm going to look at both sides of the scale. Lesson for 2022, if you love, or what was it? 2020. If you love a raven, let it fly. 2021, I'm going to look at the both sides of the scales. What's the lesson for 2022? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I guess you guys probably want to know. I don't even really know. I keep hearing, waiting for you to justify my love. No, this doesn't sound promising. It's two devils and a... I'm trying to be grace and poise. Two devils and a rock. All right, let's talk about actions. What kind of actions do we have going on today? We said there was some texting going on. Soundbite time. Somebody might be standing around like a bunch of trees, or it could be like wood. They could have a real bad headache, and they're just thinking about you. Thinking about an Empress. Taking a break. Knight of Wands. So this is like 3 o'clock. They're like, I'm going to shoot my shot. This does feel like I want to shoot my shot moment. The Tower. When I leave here, do you want to get together in 10 of Cups? And they're, for whatever reason, they're afraid that the answer is going to be no. It might be a no. It might really be a no. Somebody's just upset from like arguing or something. They're just not in a good mood. And they're like, I just don't feel like hanging out. I just don't wanna. And you're like, okay, well, I guess it's unrequited then. Okay, and then 7 o'clock-ish. You might be like, I heard someone be like, can I get you a drink? Do you want me to get a drink? Like, have you ever, are you guys like that? I'm like that. Like when I'm sitting around in the living room with somebody, and if I'm going to the kitchen to get a drink, I'll ask you, like, do you want something while I'm up? It's while I'm up, okay? Don't ask my fat ass to get up, but when I'm up, I'll get you whatever you want. Right? Ace of Rods, well, I bet. Ace of Cups. Hurt is coming, I can feel it. Star. Nine of Cups. You get what you want. All right, hold on. Let me switch this up. I'm going to have to watch that part back, like, well, basically the whole reading, I guess, to see what this was, because it feels like this is more about, it's less about toxicity, okay, and more about learning things from each other. And that doesn't have to be bad, but it can definitely be hard, because your shadow side is stuff that you kind of maybe would want to keep hidden. It's way easier to work on just being a good person, right? It's really not easy to work on, I don't know what kind of shadow work you could have, but lots and lots of different kinds. So it's not, like I said, there's not everything is fucking awful. Yes, the world is a terrible place, but your own bubble doesn't have to be a terrible place. All right, can we get a time frame for this, please? Use a different deck, like straight up. I heard use a different deck. Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, tattoo tarot. Maybe like 10 o'clock. So, you might have more than one option reaching out to you. Option as far as like people you could talk to or visit or do whatever. Interested in your evening. But I feel like she's kind of like, she wants this King of Swords. They could have really blue eyes. It's like two options rolling in at once. That's why I was saying earlier, I think you might reject them. But I was like, why would you do that if you're trying really hard to learn lessons from this person and you're curious about them and they're kind of amused to you? Like you keep coming back to them and you keep learning hard lessons. But why would you then reject them? And it feels like this is a reiteration of that. You might get two offers at the same time. But there's one here who you want to give to because you want it to go somewhere. Yeah, you want to hold on to them. These cards, every single card that I'm seeing so far, they all have really, really, really blue eyes. Even the Knight of Wands. So you have this Queen of Swords here who's like, okay, look, I've made my choice. This is the feminine making a choice. For once. I know who I want. I know who's good for me. I want my healer. I don't know why I keep saying that lately. It's been something that's coming up lately. This might really piss off this person, but so... And there's something about waiting on this, not doing this, that suddenly wins you stability somehow. And I don't, but the bottom and top of the deck are both 5s and 10 of coins in the center. Why? The bear. This conversation could be over like the internet. I don't even know. I'm drained. I've been reading all morning. I've been reading since like 6 a.m. straight. That was odd. I don't know what I just said. Okay, did the dragons have anything for us? Let's get a dragon message. Oh. Four of Swords. That's exactly what we started off with. We are now actively applying the lessons that we learned. That's what the Four of Swords is. Learning from your mistakes. And that is what is going to bring you to a long-term relationship. The Emperor. And the Eight of Wands. I want to kiss you all over. Nine of Wands. Until the night closes in. Nine of Cups. And the Queen of Cups. They are making, this person is like, I don't know how to explain it without being all blushy. Don't say it. I'm not getting out the dirty deck. That deck is nasty. The Decameron Tarot is unethical. I don't want to use it anymore. You can't make me do it. Hold on. What is this? Okay, yeah, Hush Tarot. Okay, so what is this Emperor doing? Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. They're starting something with you. But not shit. They're starting. Didn't we talk about that a lot on this week's readings? The Emperor. They're going to steal it. I don't know what that means. They're going to steal it. This person is like sliding into home base. It's like, I don't know if they're starting to notice that a lot of people are interested in you or whatever, but this person is like sliding into home base to be with you because you have multiple options. And I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but it's a Tower moment. It's a good sign from a dude or whoever acts like that to be with you. That's a great sign in a relationship. Like, they're going to take real initiative. They're going to come in. They want to have this call. They might want to talk to you about marriage. And I've been getting that for a couple of days. And it doesn't have to be walking down the aisle. Okay? It's just like we talk about babies. Oh, somebody's going to get pregnant. Or the Empress. Right? That is, in tarot, that means you're pregnant with something new spiritually. It doesn't have to be a child. But this feels like a conversation to where somebody's like, I'm going to win you. I'm winning you. I win me. 10 of Cups. You're like, yeah, you do. The Sun. It's not fucking time. That's exactly my point. Don't say that. This baseball thing is too much. They're going to slide in and Feel it. What is that all about? What are they doing? They don't want you to have anyone else. They can just feel it, that there's other people around and they don't want to lose this opportunity. Romeo, of course. You got them fucked up. So it's like, in short, throughout this day, you're going to be having conversations with 2 or more people who are interested in Venus-style interactions with you. But there's only one that you really want, and that person can sense that there's other people around, and they do something, they slide on in there. They're afraid they took too long. And they're going to miss out. And so they're like, okay, I need to... Can we get any indications for some people what this looks like? They establish it. This person, they love you. You were concerned about whoever this is that you're interacting with later. If you were concerned about if they actually have feelings for you, yeah. Big time. But I think somebody here called for a change and they're answering the call. See? Stop looking at me, Swan. I love it. Okay, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36? 5 of Pentacles. Wow, that's awful. So the other person that you didn't accept might be being a tool. Imagine that. Okay, well, 9 of Cups, though. You're getting what you want, so. I don't know what you want from me, man. Sorry, I moved on, I guess. I don't know. Okay, that's all I got for you. Private reading info is in the box below. We're doing giveaways. I'm going to draw those on Saturday morning. Raven's Nest, t-shirts, tribe time, fun time. The moons are up. The all signs are up. I'm exhausted. All right, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.